So welcome to the Medical and Science Center for Continuous Personal and Professional Development. Today, the 24th of October, I come with another daily life lesson. Before I go into this daily life lesson, I remind you to subscribe to the Medical and Science TV channel on YouTube or to contact us on the number shown on the screen for any career guidance, personal and professional development advice. You never know what you may be grappling with. Something that you may be actually in your way may simply be an idea or a concept away, which you can be able to get from the Medical and Science Center for Continuous Personal and Professional Development. This daily lesson tells us that we cannot change anything without changing our thinking. This almost repeats something that I have previously delivered in one of the daily lessons, talking about the power of our mind, because it is through the mind that we process the aspects that come to be known as thinking. So, in most cases, we find ourselves in a situation, regardless whichever it is, there is no way it can change unless we have changed our thinking. For three reasons. Reason number one, when you think, it creates a vibration that leads to frequencies that consolidate into manifestation. So without thinking, there is no way those different frequencies will be able to create that are able to come through the power of your mind to be able to bring about something that manifests. Even when it comes to prayer, I have mentioned it before, what you want has to first be conceptualized in your mind, and then you're able to consolidate from the higher power to make it manifest. That is one. Number two, the mind, through the process of thinking, manifests and creates a mental image. In the book, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, said that actually when you think about something and you create a mental image of it, it is already over 80% done, because already by that mental image you have created, which you should, if possible, draw or even write down and keep with it. If it is, for example, something you need to achieve, you can even be able to hang it on the wall where every morning you be able to see it, visualize it. And actually that is why, especially in some of the religious congregations, you find that they use the power of the image, so they can be able to imagine a deity, a god, or a mediator, and in that way it can be able to facilitate the process of manifestation. So it helps create a mental image, because once you don't have a mental image, it becomes very hard for you to know what you actually want. And those people who are able to create a mental image, specifically what they need, the type of organization you need to create, the type of people you need to work with, the marriage you need to be able to establish with a partner, the schools that you can be able to take your children, the type of life you want to live, envision it, create a mental image, and that is the power of thinking. Without that, nothing will change. If it so happens, then it will be able to happen by accident, and then you'll not be able to do number three, which is maintaining what you have envisioned. So the power of thinking helps us to maintain what we have been able to get, and also it helps us to know what we have not yet got based on the mental image that we have created. We are told, for example, Henry Ford used to create a mental image of what he wanted and then get engineers to work. When they produce something that is not what he mentally envisaged, he would refuse it, because that is not what he mentally saw, until he's able to see exactly what his mental image was able to bring about. Also, we are told, for example, by Bishop Odeyebo of Nigeria, one of the renowned televangelists, that when he was creating, for example, architectural designs of Landmark University and many other of his architectural undertakings, he would create the mental images of specifically what he wants, and then he would get the team to work. And usually, several times they would sit in meetings and they would present something, but what they present was not resonating with what he has actually mentally created, and all the team would reject until something that has been able to resonate with what was mentally created first, that's what he was able to accept. So the question, as I summarize this daily life lesson, do you have a mental state of what you desire, so that you're able to recognize what you desire that has been achieved when it manifests in real life? That is the power of thinking. In summary, nothing will change in your life until you change your thinking. And this has been a daily lesson for today. Thank you.